Hello, Space Cadets! It's your old pal Vector Spaceman once again, coming back to you live once more from Harbor Station, broadcasting on all frequencies to our beautiful planet Earth. Now, whether you're watching us live or after the show tonight, don't you know we're glad to have you on board? Thanks for helping us make outer space the place to be, as we get set to rocket into yet another session of all the things we like to love and love to share. Oh, look at this, we got some action in the chat already. Dominic Asner, the arsonist himself, and Ellie of the Nova Swarm. How are you two doing? Hope you're both having a great evening. Now today is Wednesday, January 12th, 2022. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's time for a little midweek Minecraft. It's a game we haven't been back to in a hot minute here on the show, but one that I've always had fun playing, and a game I've spent more time with off-stream lately after having learned the ropes from the very helpful Kohaku Hashimoto and Keitan, fellow virtual streamers, very talented people. Check them out. I've got big plans for our next building project, so we'll see if we can get things working proper. If you missed the last show, we had a pretty productive evening of Halo Infinite multiplayer, still grinding our way through the Season 1 Battle Pass, the free equivalent rather. Still haven't dropped dime on the game yet. You know I'm hesitant to spend money on what seems to be an incomplete game at the moment. We'll be back at it again next week, I'm sure, and I'll be keeping my eye on the game's ongoing development. I'm rooting for you, Halo Infinite. I want you to be the best game you can be, but you're slipping, that's for sure. Making too many rookie mistakes. Now, of course, to stay up to date with all of our broadcasts, be sure to follow Vector Spaceman on Twitter, YouTube, and right here on Twitch. We missed Nepaltonen sneaking into the chat. Hello. Hope you're doing well tonight, fellow space person. Will there be arson, Dominic? Oh, you can almost guarantee. We'll do our best to satisfy the destructive urges of our chat. Ellie says, waiting on a work call, so might need to lurk soon, but good to see you getting back into Minecraft. Well, thanks. And thanks for tuning in for whatever time you can spend with us. It's always a pleasure having you here, Ellie. Alright, Space Cadets, it's time to get creative tonight. We're returning to some more Minecraft. I think it's been about a month now, maybe even more, since we last had Minecraft on the show, but I've got a few ideas rattling around in the old space brain of things that we can do. My chief goal is to build a proper space base orbiting above the rest of the world, high up in the sky, but of course in order to do that and make it look all nice and shiny and chrome, we're going to need a bunch of iron blocks, and in order to get that, I'm going to have to do a lot of digging, or do I? See, I've been reading up on game mechanics and ways that we may be able to generate a large amount of iron without having to search around underground for it, sniffing it out like mole people, as it were. And that is through the use of what are called iron farms, so that's what I'm going to be trying to make today as step one on the path to constructing our space base. We'll see if we can pull it off, though. I've been watching some videos on the topic, so I think I've got a pretty good design concept in mind. We'll see if it works in execution, though. Or at least that really was the plan, but as of just a few minutes ago, we got invited to a community server of some other very talented virtual streamers, so we might just jump in there and have a look around first. And if things seem on the up and up, then we may just try to construct our space base in a populated server. We'll see, that could be fun. Arson says there's mods where you can go to space and different planets and working boat plane and more, like car mods and a lot more. I've never dabbled at all in any sort of Minecraft mods, but that sounds like it would be right up my alley, doesn't it? If we're gonna start with any of them, that seems like the place to be. I will add that to my little list of things to look into. Thanks for that, Arson. Ooh, that would be fun. Space travel in blocky worlds. I had always wondered, like, could there be a way to make Minecraft sort of... You can't really make it spherical, but cuboid sort of traversing around. I guess it'd have to be in sort of like a donut-shaped map layout in order to get you walking all around the world, technically, but I wonder if there's mods and stuff for that to create sort of a seamless world sort of thing. There's mods where you can get guns, you can. Jeez. Well, it is, if I'm not mistaken, it's still the top-selling, most popular game of all time. Just in terms of units sold. Minecraft, that is. So I'm not surprised that it's got a very enthusiastic modding scene. I am definitely going to have to look into some of those. Thanks for that. Alright, Space Cadets, now let's get started with today's show. Let's mine, let's craft, let's kick back and relax with a little midweek Minecraft. Feeling good on a Wednesday. Let's head on over to the big screen, shall we? Alright, and we pull up the game. Here we go. Oh, and you know what we should do? Before we get started with anything, really, we should find some nice, relaxing background music that we can put on here. Let me pull up one of our favorite playlists here. Here we go. This should do it. Let's see. There we go. A little jazzy music for us. Little bossa nova. And let's jump into game here. So I was just saying, we got an invite to a community server hosted by the very talented Manayu, our very favoritist, most #1 sea turtle in the whole wide world. And it looks like we got some people, Kohaku, Manayu, Setsuai, who are in game right now. So why don't we pop in and say hello, see how things are going. Maybe take a tour of the world. Because this could be where we spend a lot of time. You know, we were playing in another Minecraft realm hosted by Kohaku the last time we were playing. But that's since expired, so let's see how things are going here. Oh, look at this. We got action in the Minecraft chat. Ooh, some serious buildings over here. How do we type? Let's see. Hello, all. Alright, let's do a little exploring. Looks like wherever we are right now has been sufficiently mined out. Hup, 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 hup. What this was at some point. I hear cows, a big stack of cows. Okay, so it looks like they've already got some automation sort of stuff in place. Is some sort of beef farm. Oh, Set's trying to find me. Let's let him know where we're at. Oh, I saw somebody. Tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sneak up behind him. We're gonna sneak up behind Kohaku. She's running out to try and find us. We're gonna get the jump on her. Oh, she's probably looking around for us. If she turns around and sees our name tag, whoop, whoop, ow. Tried to sneak. Hi, 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 hi. We've been armed. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Put on our trusty hat. Hooah. And we should take this moment, oh, as I fall in the water, to show off our wonderful Vector Spaceman Minecraft model. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that fantastic? Another self-produced asset for the channel here. Now let's follow Kohaku here. And our music is cut out for some reason. Hold on a second. There we go. Not sure why that was. The iron helmet is perfect for you, right? It doesn't clash too much with the base model. Because you can see here, if we take it off, we do have our regular helmet underneath, but the iron helmet looks pretty good as well. Styling. Now I'm noticing some pretty serious, how you say, lag spikes on my OBS screen here. Are you guys noticing drops in quality? Let me know. Kohaku's giving us the tour. We got villagers, we got 2 mana, a big house for everyone from Kohaku. Welcome to Alcatraz. Pastor Gold. Another friend of the channel. Pastor, my internet derped the F out, so I can't watch the stream. Came to see Vector in person. Well, hello, Haster. Good to see you. And looking mighty gold. Goodness gracious. Okay, we're throwing snowballs, are we? Where can we find snowballs? We got food. We got more food. We got a bucket. Show off updated Haster. Looking very gold. Look at all that. Phantasmic. Let's take a group photo. Oh, and look, it's Amanayu. How are you? Oh. Activated sticky keys. Didn't know I had that shortcut name. We should take a little group photo. Hooah. How do we take photos? Like that? Like that? Like that? Vector, follow me. Okie dokie. We gotta turn ourselves around. Where did she go? Here we are. Manayu's room. Oh. Where are we going? Where are we going? Vector Space Daishion. Alright. We got a nice yellow bed. Now, is this a space station or is this... I was gonna say, enjoy your prison cell. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It seems more like a pen. What do we got in here? A place to store all of our things. Fantastic. Whoops. We just want to put these in our inventory. We'll keep these out. Close the door behind us. Oh, I'm getting pelted. Are we taking group photo? Is that what we're doing? There we go. Aster twerking on me here. Take a few more. I think we got everybody. Looking mighty good. What a fine group of blocky fellows. Ladies and gentlemen, indeed. Manayu's Minecraft server. Now let me just double check if I got those screenshots. Oh, that's right, we can take away the... There we go, even better. Trying to remember the hotkeys for taking screenshots here. Whoa, okay. Turn that off. Oh, so it's F2 to take a screenshot. Okay. Turn that off. Excellent. We should have plenty at this point. Turn that. There we go. Nice. Should have plenty of screenshots. Well, what a fine welcome that was. Time to explore. Let's go take a look around. We got nice automated floor tiles. Fantastic. there's a Discord role too to see all the Minecraft channels. Okay. Gonna take a walk around the exterior here. Some nice shrubbery. What is this? Whoop. Whatever it is, it's doing its job. How do you zoom in? Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not quite like that. Oh, Set says that's a lightning rod vector. Set, you aren't listening into the chat right now, are you? No. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. How did we miss that? How did we miss that? Get in the water. Get in the water. Get in the water. Ugh. Whew, walked right into a lava pit. Exposed lava, not up to code. We're gonna need some food. Oh, Set's got food for us. Look at this. There we go. Got them baked potatoes, fantastic. Now, why is it not letting me? Oh, because I'm full. That's why. There we go. Well, I want to join the fun. What is the purpose of those bells? Mr. says, stop it. Got some very bizarre looking trees here. They call the villagers. Ah, I see. Our part-time employees. Wild chickens, wild free-range chickens. Always nice to see. Are these the plants you can't walk into? No, you can walk into those. All right. I know there's some rose bushes or something that'll hurt you. Set says, come check out my souvenir shop. Oh, there he is. Let's go check out Set's souvenir shop. Library. Push for cookies, okay. We got a lot of automation here then. Whoop. We got boat travel. We got paved roads. This is fantastic. We got cats. Oh, you know what? I saw this on the stream. This little menagerie here. You in a bucket? In a... Ugh. So is this a souvenir shop? This is... Oh, we got more stuff. We got pumpkin pie, we got cookies. We're getting all sorts of sweet treats. This way, alright. There's more on the tour. Our wonderful guide, Setsuai. This is the shop. Ah, I see, I see. What have we got on sale? We got fishes, we got chickens, we got pork chops, we got steak, we got... What's that? Lamb chops? Mutton chops? And then we got all sorts of stuff here, all nicely labeled. But mushroom... Oh, wow. I didn't even notice this little hole here. Here we go. The mushroom. Ah, I see. I get it. I get it. Boy, they got everything on this server. Good morning, Vector Spaceman. Have a great day. You did not sleep and feel tired. You received a debuff. Oh, okay. So this handles sleep differently than the other server I've been on. That's good to know. So what do we got here? We got blocks. Oh wow, a whole bunch of blocks. We got plants and trees and seeds. Here, oh, where? Part of me wants to block that off. Oh, what is this? Whoa, hold on. Yo, I got launched out of that. It's like a reverse waterfall. Because of those bubbles, I'm guessing? This is Mana's home. Oh, you know what? I saw this on her stream that I was watching earlier with the big chicken out front. Do not touch precious tree. Alright. Looks like it's missing a spot. Arrow down, arrow up. Those bubbles know what's up. Ah, ba-dum. Shh. Don't we love terrible puns? Oh, is that the entrance and exit? Is that what those mean? There's a cat in here. There's a bunch of free-range chickens. Monayu in her turtle tank. Swimming with the turtles. Oh, we got more people joining the server. Kieran. Oh, Kieran, who we see on the show sometimes. I'm here to ruin the fun. Welcome. Oh, add caps lock on. There we go. Kohaku throwing more eggs, making more chickens. The rude villager who keeps closing the door, slamming the door in her face. The audacity. Set says, but that's about it for your guide, at least from me. Well, thank you, Set. Thanks for giving us the tour, the guided tour. What is down here? I'm gonna sneak away. Big empty space, all right. An unfinished basement. Well, well, well. Oh, there's a snowman. Right on. With a pumpkin for a head. That is one tricked out, blinged out horse. Look at that. And a panda bear? I knew that there were turtles in this game. I didn't know there were panda bears. Stare at Kieran's face? I would love to stare at Kieran's face. Wow, that is quite a face. He's got a... he does have two faces. One on the underside of his neck, and one on the top of his head. What a looker. Fish pond here. Oh, and there we go. The wild yonder. Oh, what is that? Monstrosity down there. Another building. Bamboo in a box. This Monayu's got like this whole little peninsula to herself. Or, I can't see the whole map here. Maybe it's a different geographical feature. Is Vector going to make a space base? I think that sounds like a great idea. I'm gonna need a lot of materials to make a space base, though. Who is this? Oh, that's Monayu running around. Alright, let's head back to the main base, which should be right down this here. So we just have to jump in the water before we hit the ground. Oh no, it's got a little puddle at the bottom. Clever, very clever. Oh, what's down this way? Let's see. I hear cats. Just some digged out areas, I guess. Got glass floors down here for something. Oh, look, now we got Kieran and Kohaku in the stream here. Oh, Set's telling me this is a work-in-progress waterway. That's smart thinking, that's smart thinking. Now, the thing that we had wanted to work on tonight was an iron farm, but I guess first we should find out whether or not there already is one in this world. That might save us a whole lot of work. Kohaku, have you seen my fishing hut yet, Vector? No, I have not. Why are you yelling? Oh, and look at this. Now Manayu's up in the chat. We're getting all sorts of cross streams here. Oh, hold on. Let me jump in the boat. What? There we go. Going for a lovely little boat ride. Taking in the sights. Oh, here we go. Kohaku's fishing hut. Welcome, guys. Oh, look at this. We got some action in the chat. We've got Dazior, who is here trying to sell us followers. Thanks for tuning in, Automated Bot. You know we appreciate you. Well, this is a pretty nice fishing hut, I gotta say, all things considered. Set, and I'll show you the iron farm right after. So there is an iron farm. Okay. We're gonna have to check that out then. Oh, we got everything nicely labeled. Yeah, shout out to Dazior. We got weapons, we got... Oh, hold on. We got all sorts of nice stuff. Armors. Miscellaneous items. Kohaku's all tricked out here. And she's building herself a nice little library. Very smart. Now these bookshelves, these can be used for enchanting purposes, I believe. A sort of pseudo-magical aspect of the game. Alright, let's hop back on the boat with Set. Whoop! Whoop, there we go. On to the next portion of our guided tour. Alright, off of the boot. Where is this? Okay, so this is just off to the side of the main hut. This is the beef farm. Yep, we came across this right as I loaded in. Pick up some fresh steak while we're at it. And then this, aha! So we passed right by it. We're going down, down, down into the depths of the earth. Oh, this is where Haster hangs out. And this is the iron farm, is it? Oh, wow, look at all that. We got stacks on stacks of iron. Look at this. I feel like that should be enough. We've acquired hardware. To main base, Junior Nasty Hut. We got secret tunnels. Secret tunnels. Yeah, close the door behind you, Set. Come on. Were you raised in a barn? Neff says, ew, a bot. We appreciate bots here on the channel, you know? Because at the very least, what does that mean? It means we're doing well enough on the show that we get people trying to to sell us followers and viewers and things like that. You gotta look at it positively, right? Oh, and look at this. We got a little marketplace set up here. And our traders. I see. So we can start cheesing the emerald economy. Fantastic, fantastic. What does this guy sell? He's a toolsmith. This guy is a weaponsmith. This guy is a armorer. This guy is a farmer standing on top of a what? It's taking my food. Oh, I know what it is. It's one of those composters. That's what it is. It makes bone meal. That's what it does. And this guy is a librarian. Oh, he can make books. Enjoy the world. I will. Thank you, Set. Thank you so much for that guided tour. Now, we don't want that debuff again, so let's get back to our bed for a second. Let's see if we can't find our way back to our specialty prison cell. Here it was. Karen's room, Doe's room, Hero King's room, Vector's space station. There we go. There we go. Get another Chivo there. Fantastic. Do we have to stay in the bed the whole time? Okay, there we go. You feel well rested and receive a buff. Perfect. What is that buff? Speed! Alright. How long does that last? 3 seconds? Alright. Better than nothing. So Vector's space station. We're just gonna fix that because, you know, spelling. There we go. Dunzo. All that running around has made us pretty hungry. Let's chow down a little bit. You know what? It might be good to have a bucket. So we got all this iron that we just picked up. We can craft ourselves some stuff. I suppose we should find a nice spot to consider laying down the foundations of our space base. I really like this, what is it? Copper? Bronze? Whatever that material is that they added to the game. May have to find a way to incorporate some of that into the design. Haster says time to put TNT in Mana's house. All sorts of shenanigans people are getting up to here. Oh, what's up, Set? Ooh, shiny pants. Shiny shirts. Golden leggings. And golden chestplate with a curse of vanishing. What does that mean? So that means if we wear it, are we invisible? Maybe not. I'll have to look up what that means. But that's pretty orangish. That's not so far from the regular suit. Set says, don't worry about the curse. Alright. We'll disregard that for the moment. It disappears when you die. Ah, I see. Well, then we'll do our best not to die. I almost kind of feel like right over top of this central hub would be a good place to form a space base. We're just going to have to come up with a design for it. Because I don't want to build up a whole lot of gaudy nonsense and leave it there when we log off. So before we do anything, before we start committing to building in the server, we should probably test out a bit in creative mode or something like that. See if we can get a good design down pat. We can make our way up to the top here. Oh, geez. And then we should be able to see just about everything around here. From the space base, we'll have to build quite a ways up and then clear away from it. But then that begs the question, how are we going to get back up to it? Maybe with a waterway like they have down below? Oh, we could offset it a little bit. We could build over the water, and then that way it would keep anything from spawning underneath if we're casting a shadow. Maybe right in the middle of this lake area here. That might be a good thing to do. Yes, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Alright, so let's bid farewell to the server for now. Take another little screenshot. How do we do that? That's screenshot, so we take off. There we go. Take that off. Take screenshot. Put back on. Okay. Okay. I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for having me. Seth saying no. Oh, I'll be back. We just gotta do a little design work. So, what do we do here? Disconnect. Here we go. And now let's create a creative world. Here we go. Don't need structures. Super flat, that's good. Something we can test out designs on. And I can hear the PC chugging along. Why is Minecraft such a resource-intensive game? That I do not know. Let's set this to peaceful, just so we don't have anything wandering around. There we go. Alright, now, let's see. What are we gonna need here? We're gonna need iron. Absolutely. Copper, so that's the stuff here. Block of copper. Exposed copper, cut copper. Waxed copper. That's right, because it'll get a patina on it, right? So maybe we want to experiment with waxed copper blocks, with oxidized copper blocks, with slabs. Oh, this is great, actually. They've got stair options as well. That'll be fun for getting creative. And then I don't think there's iron stair pieces, but there is iron slabs, right? Where are they? Oh, maybe I was wrong. Quartz slab, stone slab. Maybe I was thinking of stone slabs. Well, alright. Well, we'll make do with that. Quartz. Quartz is nice and smooth and clean looking. Alright, we got some basic building blocks, and I'm sure we'll have to use a lot of glass and what have you. And then we'll need doors. We got iron doors and iron trap doors. And pressure plates that we can use to simulate more fancy space type objects. Alright, let's start roughing out some ideas. So, we can fly around and such. We'll make use of that, but let's say our design will start off to there we go, 16 blocks in the air, and we'll just build out a little platform for us to work with. No telling how big it's going to be yet, so we'll just go out a few on either side. And when I play games like this, I tend to favor being more minimalistic. So we'll try to fit all of our necessities into a tight, compact space so that A, it doesn't take us too long to build it in the actual server, and B, it doesn't become a big eyesore that everybody has to look at. We want to be considerate, you know? So how do we want to build our space station? I was thinking sort of having a long vertical component and then maybe some parts jutting off the side, sort of like solar panels or something like that. Hey, Set. Nice to see you in the chat. You're getting a sneak peek at what we're going to be working on once we get all the parts. But we're just doing some design work at the moment. Now this is probably going to be too big, this setup here. I can't see us needing this much space. Oh, but we could try to round it off, I suppose. How wide are we right now? 9 wide. So what if we cut that down to an 8 by 8, and then what would we need to do to round this out? Start taking off the corners, start shaving it off just a little bit. Probably be best to have 4 on the sides. From a distance, that might not look so bad. I think at this scale, that might be what we have to go with. So let's try building it up a little bit. Let's say we wanted to add a big window on one side or something. What would be the best way to do that? I guess we would have to come out just a little bit so that we could add proper window panes. Is that under decoration blocks? Yes, it is. Give us a big view screen like we have on the station view on the channel here. And I guess we could even... Technically, if we wanted to, we could get a little fancy with this in terms of we could use some of the copper instead, sort of upside down like this. Ooh, and then we could go like this. I like it when we can get areas like this here where you've got the quarter pieces sticking out, stuff like that. Here's a question. Do these stack into... So there's a difference between having 2 of those versus having 1 of these. Okay. Have to keep that in mind. So I kind of like the look of these cut copper slabs. So we'll do the reverse up here. To sort of, ooh, hold on. Ooh, that kind of looks slick. Plus it's more flush with the rest of the base. Options, options. now, let's go with how we had it. And flip it around there, okay. If we wanted to do the same thing over here, have windows going all around the outside, or on multiple sides at least, then this face would get covered up by copper as well. How does that look from a distance? Not so bad when I think about how it'll get more lengthened vertically. And I'm starting to feel like having a 4-wide window is a little much. So let's try condensing it down just a bit. Some of the same features. Okay, now we can't do that exactly because we're gonna start poking through here. We're gonna see details. But we can still go like that. These off, and then we have a nice looking 2x2 window. It's not so bad. And from here we can still see out. We got enough view. We can lay down whatever we would need here, beds or what do you call them, chests, anything like that. And then that gives us room to either add detailing here. Ooh, that's a good question. What do we have detail-wise? Iron bars, that might be a good thing to add. Maybe a darker wood, something that we can... Or maybe a very light wood. Maybe something that we can use to simulate, like grab bars or something like that. Ladders, perhaps. Chains. Let me give those a look-see. Stone? Diorite. Let me test out how some of these look. In actual usage, let's see here. Ooh, amethyst clusters. I've never seen those before. Wonder how hard those are to find. Okay, so these attach to whatever they're placed on top of, which means if we do this, and then hang down chains, okay, we can stack chains. All right, that might be something to add. Ladder pieces, we can't have them overlapping on the insides like that. Iron bars. Ooh, iron bars. Look very nice. So how about these fence pieces? Those don't look too bad from a distance. Okay, how do we... time? Time. Set. Day. There we go. Can we actually stop time? Time. Query? No. Set. No. Alright. We'll just keep doing that. So I think we're going to get a lot of mileage out of those iron bars as a detail piece. So we can probably have windows on both front and back facing sides here. Let's just build those up real quick. Just so that I've got in my mind what these areas should be looking like. There we go. And add some glass. There we go. Glad I figured out the hotkeys for picking up items like that. And then coming off of these two sides, we might add other modules or something like that. So let me just close off these sides. That's good. All right, now underneath. Oh, can we turn off rain? Rain? No. Weather? Weather. Clear. There we go. So on the underside, can we make like an entryway module or something like that? Let's see. Probably want to have it come down 2 or 3 levels. Yeah, 1 more at least. Oh, you know what? Maybe this could be an observation deck or something like that. So if we wanted to do that, here's what we'd do. We would go and probably use the copper slabs again. Oh, not that direction though. Something like this. And then we would put... Can we put glass planes? No, not like that. So instead we would have to use full glass pieces, I suppose. Let's pull those up. Decoration blocks. Or no, it's in building blocks, right? Glass, here we go. And then we'll be able to look down at the world from our space base. And then we'll have some sort of way to get up top here. Either ladders or whatever we end up going with. That'll work, that'll work. So we're gonna have to leave space for that. Oh! Why am I getting a huge lag spike here? Game's frozen on me. There we go. Now, do we want to add another half layer just for the illusion of depth here? Ooh, that kind of looks fancy. Yes, I like that. I like that indeed. And then if we go and we cover up these corner areas with the iron bars. That's starting to look pretty slick. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, you'd think we were creatively minded or something. Here's a question. Should we actually build out from here? Oh, there we go. That gives it something to connect to. It kind of gives it almost like a telescopic look. I like that. So we'd have to go and add on a little extra. So it'd basically be flush with this. I'm not sure I like that as much. Kohaku says it's beautiful. Thanks, Kohaku. So I think the way we had it before, like this. is best. And I'll see if there's any way that we can add like a half feature to it. Like I would love for us to be able to jut out like one little quarter piece. So we'll see what we can do for that. Maybe we can make use of diorite. Ooh. Diorite walls. I like that, because that's sort of like a 3/4 depth piece. In fact, that might even be good as a replacement for these metal, those iron bars. Why does it keep raining on me here? It's raining on my parade. Weather. Clear. There we go. Now, is there a better piece than diorite? I should figure that out. Stone brick, I can't imagine that's going to look very good. End stone is pretty hard to come by, I think. Granite? No, no thank you. Black stone, I've never even heard of that. Deep slate, what is this? Alright, we'll try out some of these options here. Kawaku says you can hit enter, the up on the directional button, and it'll repeat your last message. Ah, you're right, look at that. Don't have to type it in every time. Thanks for the tip. I suppose deep slate's not too bad. It all depends what sort of aesthetic we're going for. I think diorite might be our best option, as is. It's a lot closer to the nice white, clean aesthetic that we got going on. What are we building? We're working on designs for the space base, Monayu. Trying to think how we're gonna assemble these modules. We got sort of a living space here. We got what will become our observation deck, looking down at the world. But we're just roughing everything out in creative mode before we commit to any sort of big building project. Can't wait to see it. We'll see how far we get tonight. If I get a good enough design, maybe I'll post it over on Twitter, let everybody see what we've got cooking. Now, can we stack these decoration pieces? Not very well. Ooh, that's kind of a neat look. The walls connect to the iron piece. Although that sort of detracts from the sort of circular look that we're going for here. So if we really want to keep that illusion of circularity, if you will, then maybe the iron is the best way to go. Not only because it is plentiful, but also because it's pretty simple. Looks semi-decent. Though maybe we don't use it on every module, because it gets a bit repetitive. You want to mix things up a little bit just to entice the eye. Alright, here we go. Up. Clear. Oh wait, no. We want time, set, day. There we go. Alright, so the bottom floor is at least semi-decent. Might ultimately add more pieces there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Now I'm just thinking here. We could also use... Where are they? Trapdoors, iron trapdoors. As detail pieces, right? We just gotta find some way to flip them up. Because these ones are redstone controlled, correct? Ooh, and buttons. I forgot about buttons. Daylight detector, that looks pretty scientific. Let's add that to our little selection here. So here's a question. If we take a button, and we press it, that'll flip it up, but it flips right down afterward. Okay. So we gotta find a way to keep these trapdoors in position if we want to use them as a decoration piece. And the way that we would do that would be with some sort of redstone source, like that. We add another one underneath. See, it gets flipped like that. If we add two, okay, still stays affected. But if we could hide redstone sources on the inside of the building, we'd have to make it a lot bigger if we wanted to get away with that, I think. As you remove that, yeah, they flip right back up. Alright, so maybe we won't use those. But maybe we will use buttons. Just stone buttons. As more detail pieces, because they kind of just jut out like little greebles. They're pretty good. Maybe if we were to go around the exterior at particular levels with them like that, something like that. We could do the same thing for the top layer, because we are going to have to close that off like that. Then on the interior, of course, we keep going with these chains. Or no, we don't want to have them on this mid module here. Grab a quick drink here. Alright, so we're gonna have to find something that we can use to sort of fill out this section here. Maybe this is where we'll use some of that diorite, or maybe some, if we put ladders. The problem is the ladders look too, I don't know, naturalistic. They're made of wood, right? So what are some of the other trapdoors? Let's see here. Could we get away with using some of these? Oh, what about doors, though? Iron doors. If we put down a block and then add a door, like this. But of course we have to have something under it, so if we take this away, yep, the door disappears. Clear that weather again. So ideally we want something that'll stay in place, hang on the side of something, and not require a piece underneath it to stay hanging. Acacia trapdoors are kind of orange, which goes with the rest of the design that we got going here. Flip that down, flip that up. Flip that up, flip that down. Flip that up, flip that down. And we could also do the same thing over here. kind of looks semi-decent. I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Alright, let's duplicate that on the other side here, just so I can get a look at it. Just have to find a bunch of acacia wood. Alright, let's work with that for the moment. And let's start roughing out our side modules here. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I want to have actual living space or just more detailing like some sort of faux solar panel or something like that. But let's try cutting out some space here. Oh yeah, there's not a whole lot of room to move around in here, so we would either have to build out a corridor like this sort of thing to connect to some other module. So let's try that out. I guess the hardest part is going to be how do we actually reach this thing once it's built, because I want to build it up high on the server. We're either going to need some sort of water-based transportation system like we have at the like they had at the main sort of hut there, or have to get ourselves one of those elytra flying wings. Make a water elevator, Ellie says. That's probably the easiest thing to do, right? And I'm thinking we're going to have it be right over top of that big body of water that's next to the sort of central hub. So that might be the best thing to do. I think you're right. I think you're right. Now, can we start to... Whoop! We pull this in just a little bit. I feel like I should have done that before we started extending at the bottom here. Maybe that's what's throwing me off a little bit. Or make a water elevator up to a tower and then make a glass bridge to the space station. Oh, that could work. A space elevator, as it were. Now, because this walkway here is going to be so limited in the size that we can make it, what is the best way to add some illusion of depth here, either along this face or by taking away some here? Maybe what we do is do something like that, and then add more glass, and then it becomes a sort of see-through walkway. Smashing the wrong stuff here. That might work, that might work. Then I have to decide what I want to put over here. But if this is going to become a secondary module, then I am going to have to find some place to put the fake solar panels that I wanted to add. So maybe that'll need another floor up here, which will either have more habitable space or will just be a sort of entry area. Let's build this up a little more. We need to have it at least 4 by 4. And then we would build arms coming off of it. Ooh, and what we could do here, we could actually make use of stair mechanics to make a 4 by 4 piece that juts off like that, and it looks almost circular. We'll come off another 4 here. And then we could build up, and this might be a good opportunity to use that that green coloration. So what's the closest sort of solar panel-y sort of piece that we have? If we have something that's a little bit bluer, that would be ideal. Oh, and our music's gone and died. Here we go. Let me start that up again. There we go. So what was that one piece here? Prismarine. I just saw that. Prismarine slab. Dark prismarine slab. I've never even heard of prismarine before, so I'm not sure if it's going to be something simple to find or not. I get the feeling that it's not, otherwise I'm sure I would have heard of it before. But this has got a kind of nice checkered pattern to it that I like. That could simulate our solar panels, but at the same time we could do the same thing with the oxidized copper. So let me do one on each side, see which I like best. These will be pretty big, I suppose. At least twice the size of the arms that they're jutting off of. So what are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we want to build them up so that they're visible. I don't know what it is about creative mode that keeps trying to rain on my day. That looks pretty rough. I'm gonna have to come up with a better way to simulate a solar panel here. Probably tuck in the arms. But ideally I'll want one coming off of each side. I think we're probably going to have to extend this out by at least another 4. It's all about how it looks at a distance. It's starting to feel like another art stream already. We're going to be having one of those tomorrow, of course, so be sure to tune in if you like to see some scuffed artwork. Maybe we should actually take off at least one layer here. Tuck it in a little closer. Okay. Or maybe should I make this first portion here either a little thicker. That's too thick though. So I know what we'll do. We will encase it in either some more of this acacia wood, or some other sort of trapdoor or decorative piece. What other options do we have here? Dark oak, no. Haven't tried birch. Let's give that a whirl. Let me try this on the other side. No, that looks like it doesn't belong. Acacia's still probably our best option. Plus that can wrap around all the outside. And then we could actually change... If we really wanted to, we could change this first portion here to be something like... Let's see. Like the waxed copper, so that it's the same as the arm piece that's coming off of it. Yeah, I feel like we'll probably end up going with something like that then. Really wish that I could get the iron trap doors to stay in position when they're not powered. Maybe I can find some trick to get that to work. Alright, that looks semi-decent, but let me try seeing what it looks like with the other copper, as opposed to the prismarine or whatever that was. Just duplicate it on this side so I can whip around real quick, see what I'm working with. So we'll shear away this layer here. I should have thought to do this in the first place. Are there iron chests in this game? I don't think so. Let's set it back to daytime. Okay. But this time we're using the green oxidized copper instead of the prismarine. Now, I feel like the prismarine still gives off a better solar panel sort of look to it. I really wish we had something that was more blue, though. Should we consider just using like a dyed wool or something? Alright, so at the very least we know that it's not going to be green copper. I'm going to clear this away. What else have we got up our sleeves here? Let's see. Warped planks, no thank you. Block of diamond. That's pretty blue. That's mighty expensive, though. Stripped warped stem. Light blue wool. Would prefer something that is, how you say, renewable. Something that we can farm endlessly. Packed ice. Right, I was using the dark prismarine. Let's try just regular prismarine, though. Blue concrete. No, I want something that looks like it tiles. That's not gonna just all appear to be one big slab. Blue ice. Do any of these ices not melt in direct sunlight? That's gonna be a determining factor. Nah, that doesn't look great. Again, pretty green, and I know I'm gonna hate that sort of squarish pattern that it's got going on. Block of diamond kind of looks perfect. Light blue wool, though. Could we get away with using light blue wool? Probably. Let me just see what that block of diamond looks like, though. We're gonna have the most expensive space base on the market. Because what is a block? A block is... Would that technically be 64 diamonds all packed together? Or is it just 9? 9 diamonds packed into a full block. Hopefully the latter might make it a little more affordable. Yeah, that's got a pretty good look to it. Now, ideally, I would love if we could just make this solar panel one thing thick. So I may have to rethink the design here to allow for odd-numbered sides, or to have faces that are odd block widths. And then, yeah, we could just have one arm of copper jutting out. Surround it fractionally with the doors there, the trap doors, and then have a line of these quote-unquote solar panels coming off of it. Alright, that'll work, that'll work. So that still means that we have room to maneuver with down below, because ideally we'll raise this up a bit so that the arms don't interfere with this second floor. Plus, if we go and we extend this out on each side by 1, then that means we can make our passageway 3 by 3, or 3 by however many. It means that it won't be completely flush with the side of the base, like this here. And if we mirror what we did at the top here, where we sort of stepped up, yeah, we'll have a little extra space to work with. That'll be good. Alright, so the thing I am pleased with is the observation deck. The general detailing. And I imagine that we'll end up using iron again up top here. I suppose we'll want to round it out like we did down below. How do we do that? Because we cut away at it. That's right. That's if we want to mirror it exactly. Which I'm thinking we probably do. We probably do. Okay. You know, maybe we don't have to change the dimensions of it. We'll see here. We might be onto something. We might be able to keep it compact. Let's see. Just do some detail work here. Always the most tedious, the most time-consuming. But well worth it in the end, if we can get the final product to look nice and clean. Okay. Now, because the other arm is going to come out to about this height, I think we're going to have to lower this walkway over here by 1. Which means we're going to have to take away some of the detailing here. That's fine. That's if we want to add on to the side there, which I kind of think that we do. We're going to have this unused space underneath both of the solar panels. So why not make use of this space? So let's clear this out and come up with a better use. And actually, we'll make our first prototype over on this side. It's going to have to be pretty compact because it's got to fit underneath that solar panel there. Which makes me think that in the end we might want to extend the size of this central module down a little bit more so that it becomes more even. We just have to stretch it out by 1, I suppose. What can we do here? We can make a little space. I suppose we'll lose these. And then once it's extended one more, we'll have a height of 3. So what could we do here? Wish there was a way to actually freeze the time progression and the weather and such like that, so I don't have to keep resetting this. But you know what we can do? We can still make use of that slab trick. to make some viewing space here. And we could turn this into sort of a walkway. Let's see. This goes all the way across here. Same with this side. And we could have a couple of windows as you're walking along here. And actually, stone is not a bad material for this, I'm finding. Smooth stone at least. So if we wanted to, we could actually use it instead. And now suddenly our walkway becomes 2.5 tall. As opposed to just 2 tall. That looks a little bit better. Hey, Hero King Soul! What are you up to? Well, we're just getting back into Minecraft lately. We got invited to a community server, so we're working on designs for a little space base of our own. Roughing out some plans in creative mode here before we get committed to trying to build it full scale. You can see we've got our central module here. We're getting a walkway that's going to connect to a secondary portion. We've got our solar panel on the one side here. We're going to mirror that on the other side. And of course we've got our observation deck at the very bottom here, so that we can peer down at the world below. And all the while we've been chit-chatting with people in the chat, keeping up to date with the lives of our wonderful space cadets. I hope you've been having a great day, Hero King. I hope everything's been going well for you. I saw you over in Manayu's stream earlier. You were showing off that artwork, weren't you? That was pretty well received, I thought. That was a pretty good job you did. So if we want to add... Oh, you're working on Roach now? Yeah, you were saying his is a lot easier, right? Ooh, should we do orange stained glass? Let me see how that looks. Looks alright, but I think the better thing to do would be to go for some sort of blue stained glass. Light blue, regular blue. Ooh, that is very blue. How does that stack up to the light blue? Yeah, light blue is the way to go, I think. I probably want that for all of our window panes. Orange and blue, excellent combination. Well, I only apologized because I was tagging her on those two things. I didn't think she was showing it to stream. Oh no! Manayu loves to show off artwork. And really, who doesn't? Anytime we get fan work here on the show, we're always showing it off. We got stuff that was done by Mossmellow back in the day. We got stuff that was done by Space Buffoon. We always like showing off people's fantastic artwork here on the channel. We got fan work that was done by Indigo Radio. Trying to think of all the great little Vector Spaceman sketches that we've seen here on the show. Still dark blue. That was what was throwing me off. Okay, light blue windows, that looks good. Keep having to reset the weather here. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to extend the central part down by at least 1, maybe 2 blocks. we widen it. I'm still not sure if we'll end up doing that. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, now could we make this some sort of like airway hatch or something like that? That might be something to do, make like an access way. It should be easier, but I didn't realize he didn't post a full model. Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's basically just him in a hoodie, right? You should be able to get away with a little artistic liberty, I think. Really wish that we had a half slab for iron that we could use here. We got heavy weighted pressure plates. Suppose we could use that to simulate some depth here, but it's pretty thin, isn't it? Though that might be good to put on. Oh, we can't put it on half slabs that aren't at the top level, can we? We could put this sort of stuff here, though, if we really wanted to. If we were hurting for... Oh, that kind of makes it look like a half slab. Oh, hold on now. What if we do something like quartz slabs with pressure plates on top? To the untrained eye, that might completely disguise it as iron. Yeah, from a distance, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Okay, I completely slept on quartz here. I mean, it's definitely off color, but is it too off color? This is where being colorblind becomes an issue. Hero says, yeah, but like I wanted a side view of his hair. I'll see what you come up with. I'm sure he'll appreciate it no matter what you come up with. Let's see if there's anything whiter than quartz that we can use here. Had considered using that, what was it, diorite? Quartz pillars. That might be good for filler if we need it. Sea lanterns. Yo, hold on. Sea lantern block looks like it might even be better than diamond for the solar panels here. I thought diamond was our best bet, but let's delete the prismarine since I'm pretty sure we're not going to be using that anyways. Oh, I forgot he sent a picture of a detailed draft his sister... Oh, so there you go, you got some reference. Because his sister is better artist than both of you. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm actually pretty jealous. I've never seen any of her work. Is he a good artist? I don't think I've ever seen any of Roach's work, apart from his model. I'll take your word for it, though. Ooh, yeah, that looks much better. Much better as a solar panel source. He's got it on his Instagram? Alright, I'll have to check out his Instagram then. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make sea lanterns in-game then, because that looks pretty slick. Alright, I don't think that we're gonna use quartz as our half block here. I actually think that the polished stone looks pretty good. So we're gonna keep that. Oh, I forgot to ask, did you see my other characters? No, I haven't taken a look at your work since the first time you posted them. I just saw the 2 characters, which you said were the characters' parents, I believe. The hero king and queen, as it were. But I haven't been back to, I haven't taken a huge look at it, unfortunately. So I'm not sure how we're going to decorate the sides here, but I am pretty sure that we're going to put 2 iron doors at the end here. Sort of like airlocks. And we want to have it something like right here so that people can step up on them. Which of course means that we're going to need buttons on either side of the door. Click, that opens up. Maybe we're going to have to extend this out a bit. Just so we got more standing room, and we can put an extra button right here. Open up from both sides. There we go. Just have to find a way to make that look nice. Then we can probably mirror it on the other side. I'd like to fill it up with something that we can actually do, but this is not bad for a first draft of our space station, I think. And you know what we can do up top? We can probably make it a little thicker. As thick, or maybe even slightly thicker than the main module. And maybe that'll be our living quarters, or something like that. Hero King says, my avatar for streaming is actually Teenage Soul, not Dad Soul. I see. And I love Alondra because she... First girl, her teenage form... looks more rough around the hair. I see. Let's see, gotta look at this sort of sideways here, get an idea of how much bigger I have to make it. At least 2 or 3 higher. Come out over top of it. So one more up, and then we can start building out. And maybe we'll make this the thickest part of the base. So we have to go out 2 on each side, and then we'll try to round it off like we have all the other segments. There we go. Oh, perfect. More rain. I wonder if we actually just let it run once. Will that actually stop it from spawning or trying to spawn every day? Hero King says, Natasha, though, became my all-time favorite, which is funny because I had the most trouble drawing her. I don't think I've seen that one. But I know you've mentioned her before. Oh yeah, that looks semi-decent right there. We'll just build out the bottom here a little bit. Make it look like we're sort of progressing toward rounding at the top. Have to build up the iron bars a little more. There's like 10 drafts of her before she came what she is. I'll eventually post them on my Twitter as well. That's where I spend most of the time interacting with people, is over on the Twitter page. So if you start posting your stuff there, then I'll definitely check it out. I'll definitely see it easier. We don't even have a Vector Spaceman Instagram account, I don't think. Or a whole lot of other social media accounts. Decide if I want windows on this. I'll probably put one or two. This might be where we do a big 4x4 window or something like that. A big observation deck. As far as trying to simulate technology in a Minecraft world goes, this is not turning out so bad. It's a little too blocky. Only problem is I'm not going to be able to do this acacia wood trick again. Build up the center here, and then do acacia wood just on the one facing side, like this here. Whoops. Something like that. Or no, did I go and mess that up? Nope, that's about right. Again, just rough concepts tonight. Just getting back into the game, but we want to have a roadmap, basically, for what we want to try and build in the community server, which was so graciously set up by Mana Yu. Such a fan of what she does. Now maybe we'll put stone slabbing underneath here. Yeah, there we go. That little half step, that's good. Might actually be a good idea to do down here as well. Now that we're pro stone, now that we've found a way to integrate it into the design pretty well. Means that we want to take that away. If we want to mirror how we have it set up down below, we want to go like that. Yeah, that's decent. That's all right. Boy, we've come a long way since we first started playing this. We got bats spawning now. Great. Okay, semi-decent. Let's just go ahead and cap off the roof then. I think we'll want to bring it in a little bit. Maybe we could build in some sort of antenna or something like that. Just a little bit of extra detail. There we go. Okay. And cap off the top with a little extra color. Well, I say color, but it's all just shades at this point. And because we're not going to see it very well from the ground, we should probably lengthen the top portion here a little bit more before we completely cap it off. Maybe we'll have a top hatch that we can enter into as well. We'll use the iron trap doors or something like that, but for now we'll just close this off. Extra decent. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll go and we'll add another window portion up here. Maybe we don't want to have the copper poking out. I don't know. I guess we can still get away with it here since we've got the slab portions to work with. We just do this and that. And we go get our glass piece. There we go. Now we got another observation deck. That looks all right, all right. I'd just love to lengthen the bottom portion, but that's a little too much work for right now. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly mirror these sections on the other side. So how far does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it's got 2 for the airlock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then how did we do this? Right, we made use of the slabs. So we get rid of these here. Because it went 1, 2, and then a pillar. 1, 2, then a pillar. Correct? Correct. Except we have to go pillar here first. So these get moved down 1, that's why my counting was off. And then we just round this out. Go. Pop a few doors down. They'll be right about here. There we go. Stone along the top. There we go. Other side. And we've got almost a completed space station. Fantastic. Let's just pop in some windows here. And just put a nice little window here. As we attempt to be the Bob Ross of Minecraft construction. Just some happy little accidents. Alright, time set today again. This thing is really bugging me here. Oh, and that's right, we go all the way along top with the stone. Clear the weather, there we go. Because we want the height of this to be 2.5 instead of just 2. Give ourselves a little walking around room. Alright, now let's quickly duplicate 1, 2, 3. Our solar panels on the other side here. Now, can we cap it off, sort of? Ooh. No, that's not going to work, is it? Kohaku asked, why do super noodles taste better at 3 a.m.? First of all, you're going to have to tell me what super noodles are. That sounds like some sort of UK-ism. Is that like instant noodles? What's super about them? By 2 and down by 2. But if I had to wager, yeah, they're super because they're instant? Okay, I gotcha. Well, that's what I was working off of. If I had to wager why that is, it's probably because you're up at 3 in the morning for who knows what reason. Your body is lacking all sorts of nourishment. Your brain's running on fumes. It'll take whatever it can get. I mean, that's just good science right there, people. You need sleep, Kohaku. How wide did I make these? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do sleep. Last night I had 9 hours. Oh, geez. Alright, you're just like a night owl then. Well, if that's the case then, I don't know. Sometimes trashy food, it just satiates us. The body wants sugar and salt and fat and all that bad stuff. It doesn't know when to stop. I sleep around 4 to 5 a.m. Your time. Kohaku out here burning the midnight oil. What's everybody's favorite junk food that you know is terrible for you, but you keep indulging yourself no matter what? You just can't help yourself. For me, it's probably Burger King onion rings. I've always had a spot for those. I don't know what it is about them. They're not especially thick or full of onion. They've got just the barest amount of thin sliced actual onion in them. But something about the way they're fried or just the crispiness of them. Those have always been my favorite. Alright, what little extra greebly can we add on here? Give our space station a little more life before we start taking screenshots here. You know what? Because we can't mirror it, we should have these going down as well. There we go. There we go. That's starting to pop some life into it. Not bad, Spaceman. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's turn off the HUD here. Let's clear the weather before we start taking screenshots. There we go. And bam, there we go. And let's turn ourselves around so we can take a screenshot with it. Standing out in front of the vector space base. Might have to get some distance here so we can show ourselves off at the same time. There we go. Oh, I suppose we should switch whatever's in our hand here. There we go. And another screenshot. Good, we got both of those saved. All right, we'll be able to share that, let everybody know what we're working on. Not bad for our first night of roughing out designs, Space Cadets, that's what I think. All things considered, that's a good place to start, and if we want to keep adding additional modules to it, we'll have the opportunity to do that. I'd still like to try and sort out something to actually do with these areas here, instead of just making them access ways. But at the same time, I like to keep it compact. We've got enough living space in this lower and upper module here. That do be looking amazing. Well, just imagine how good it'll look over top of that lake by the server hub in Monayu's server, Kohaku. I think it's gonna look pretty swell. We've got an iron farm going, so we're gonna be able to cover most of the block work for it. It's just gonna be getting pieces of copper that'll be an issue. And I'm gonna have to figure out what it takes to make this piece here, the, what was it called? Sea lantern. I've never heard of that before, but it looks great as a solar panel sort of substitute. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a boatload of that, because I'm gonna need, what, 12 by 5 by 2, maybe double that, or we might be able to get away with just one thick panels. But point being, I'm gonna need a bit of it. Well, maybe we'll cap off the ends with more copper. How does that look? Yeah, that looks pretty good too. Maybe we'll end up going with that. Silk touch pickaxe you'll need? Oh, okay. Then we're gonna have to go hunting. Hunting for sea lanterns. There's no way to craft them? I'll have to look this up. But I would like to say a big thank you to everybody who stuck around tonight while we were working on our designs. Just a little relaxing midweek Minecraft. You know, it's been a while since we were back in the game. But I think we did all right for being away for like a month or so. Most of the learning that I've done has been off stream, reading stuff, watching videos, that sort of thing. But I'll always be thankful, of course, to Kohaku and to Keitan and for everybody who helped me learn how to play the game in the first place when I just got started streaming. What a wonderful way it became to meet some amazing people. Oh, Kohaku says there is a way to craft it, but getting the block itself is a lot quicker. All right, so we got options. That'll be our next task. We're gonna have to go hunting for sea lanterns, or the ingredients for sea lanterns, one of the two. Either next week or maybe the week after, we'll hop back into Minecraft and we'll get started building our actual base. That'll be fantastic, fantastic indeed. And it's good to know that we got so many friends in that server that can help us out as we try to get this done. But as for right now, everybody, we're going to call it there for tonight. So I want to thank you, Space Cadets, all of you, for tuning in today, wherever, and of course, whenever you are. You can join us again tomorrow night, same time, same place, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, here at Harbor Station. We'll catch you on the other side. We're going to be doing an art stream, making some more content for the channel here, some more live 2D assets. If you want to see how the sausage gets made, tune in. We're going to have a great time. Until then, no matter what life throws your way, Space Cadets, good luck and Godspeed. This is Vector Spaceman, signing off. Have a great night, everybody. Oh, and I almost forgot. Stick around for the raid. We'll send you off to say hello to some of our other favorite streamers. But as for now, have a great night, everybody.